Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. He's looking to set free a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Carlos Augusto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Now the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayern Munich with the corner. They're first. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been cleared. Mbappe. Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one. Roberto Carlos! And here's Bernardo Silva. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
And the shot! Kimmich. Well, that's an inviting ball.
Martinez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Carlos Augusto. Great chance! Good read, needed to be. Schneider.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's Schneider! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Bayern Munich are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mkhitaryan. Dumfries. And there's a searching pass. Chance! Adams clears. Mbappe. And it's Schneider. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Dumfries making good progress on the right-hand side.
Bayern Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Dumfries. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That is a great ball. Carlos Augusto. That's good running with the ball. Stroke. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Bayern Munich having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Bayern Munich carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. Pavard. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe. Big chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Goes in for the header! denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Bayern Munich are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That pass has been well intercepted. Has a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Beckenbauer. Martinez. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And here's Lautaro, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And he's managed to get rid. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu! Schneider.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bastoni, a picture of focus and alertness. And here's Maradona. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. Mbappe touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Pulls it back.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's had a hit! It's loose and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Schneider, il numero 4, il numero 8, il numero 21. Attenzione, un cambio.
It's a loose ball. And he lines up a cross. Cleared without hesitation. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That'll be a throw-in. Schneider.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full. Harmlessly behind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Bastoni. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Pavard, Hakimi. And here's Pollitt. Decent hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Politano. Carlos Augusto. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. McAllister. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Camavinga. And it's Griezmann. Well, they've got it again. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And they're back on the ball. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this. Torres!
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Deep cross. Bayer claims it. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Schneider. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kimmich. Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's really well cleared. And here's Bernardo Silva. It's Maradona! Oh, nearly, nearly. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. Schneider. Oh, important interception. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckenbauer. No way through. And here's Torres. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer. And it's Maradona. Adams spots it and intercepts. Tchouaméni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kimmich. Here's Maradona. Kimmich. Mbappe. Nakata. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Interesting ball. Now it's Maradona. Mateus.
Bayern Munich have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Beckenbauer. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good ball. Nakata. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Maradona. Nakata. Kimmich. Aims beyond the defence. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Messi. Belletti. Here comes the corner, and we have our very first corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe. And here's Schneider. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Torres. Belletti. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Adams gets it away. So their fourth corner of the game. And he thumps it clear.
There will be 1 minute.
Can he put it away? Schneider. Kimmich. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level Certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Vinicius Junior.
And the action is back on the way.
10, Messi.
So the first half brought no goals.
Number 9, Mbappe. Number 23.
There's a beautiful simplicity
Beckham.
about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Belletti. And he lines up a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kimmich.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's a problem. He's had a hit! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Nakata. And here's Torres. And here's Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Beckenbauer. Bernardo Silva. Back they go. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! And it's Schneider. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Some resolute defending there. Nakata. Beckham! They've got to be quick to recover this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Belletti. And he's got his cross in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Maradona. Chouameni. And here's Nakata. Belletti. Beckham. Costa Curta tries to clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shot could be on. Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That was...
It's Nakata! They've scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Substitution in progress.
Bayern Munich choosing to make the first change. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Bayern Munich appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's there to get it away. And it's Griezmann. Camavinga. Now it's Camavinga. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 19, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number
Bayern
21,
Munich are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now it's Haaland. Beckham, who's wide and looking to get onto this. He gets big! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Conte.
Into the last 5 minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Beckham. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Added time.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, played through for the wide man. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that was... And one more try! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Pinches it off him. Kamavinga. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Maradona. Mbappe. Kimmich. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona, real chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Maradona simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And here's a chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Mbappe, and he's onside. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Quarter of an hour played. Can he latch on to this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Cruyff! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Cruyff, Zico. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. Lovely feet. Maradona is firing after that one. Roberto Carlos. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Looks to go up and over. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, delightful ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckham. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Oh, can he get onto this? And that has left him in a heap. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cafu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, great ball! Oh, can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Beckham.
Bayern Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Schneider. Zico. Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the shot, Zico! Oh, this looks sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. And the ball's gone astray. Kimmich. And he welcomes it in. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Cruyff. Zico. Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's hoisted clear. Shot at goal! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That has certainly made things interesting. Yeah. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Bayern Munich head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No change of... Great hit! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execute... And Beckham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. That'll be a throw. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Zico. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Rodri, who's set up 1 goal so far. Sampdoria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chance here to counter. Mbappe. Kimmich. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Kimmich. Zico. Oh, good read. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Pull it. And it's Beckham. Bastoni gets a foot in here. Kimmich. Now it's Sneijder. And here's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckenbauer. Interesting ball. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. He's played him through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pull it. And here's Beckham. Pull it. And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Beckham standing over it. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
That's a decent clearance. That's a fabulous ball. No way through, so back it comes. And the pass is intercepted. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Oh, there's a probing ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Schneider. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Mbappe, Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Rodri.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva takes control of enemies on the move. And here's... And the shot! De Bruyne. Zico. So what can they make of this? Back into the middle. No, that's been intercepted. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. There's the hit! There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that was vital. Adams. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. De Jong. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got the shot away! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 14° minuto numero 7.
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bernardo Silva. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Schneider. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Olise. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Maradona charging forward, the ball at his feet. No way through. Olise.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ribéry proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him. Well, there's the shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really...
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ribéry. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Half an hour played now. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. It's Kimmich. Bastoni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Quality ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Driving forward. Olise. Always onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Bayern Munich are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe. Ribéry. Kimmich. Schneider. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Good ball over the top. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well,
Now the finish! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
he weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Olise! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Ribéry takes control of it and he's on the move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. That looks a cracking ball. Chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Beckenbauer. And it's Maradona. Mbappe gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And that is expertly dealt with. Olise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Olise. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that has been knocked clear. Well, he's seen that early. Used the... Can he put it away? Well, that is remarkable.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
Quarter of an hour
spettatori.
into the second half. He's played him through. Olise. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been clubbed away. There will be a throw-in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Showing good feet. Mbappe! It is a very, very good save.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
It's their second corner of the game.
Una sostituzione.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what has happened here? Milan have their third corner. Neymar with the short one. And here's Neymar, hangs one in. And it's Ribery. It's loose, and and he's following up!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Costa Curta cuts it out. McAllister closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Griezmann. Camavinga. Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's onto this. Shot could tries a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
So
9.
their fourth corner of the
Numero
game.
15. Neymar. Numero 10. Messi. Numero 5. Numero 7. Ribery. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 13, il numero 8, il numero 14. Iniesta. Il
Has a
numero
goal!
42.
Oh, he's been flattened there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Marquinhos.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lang. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Lang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Couldn't squeeze it through. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Roberto Carlos. And it's Schneider. To McAllister. And it's Marquinhos. Schneider. And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Lovely feet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Attenzione.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Martinez coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
They want to be quick to recover this. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Bayern Munich cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. And the finish! Maradona is flagged offside. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer. And that's a good ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Maradona. Schneider. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Taken back almost at once. Albert. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Bebeto. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good read, needed to be. Kimmich. Albert! Goal, Italy! You just know there is no stopping that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a sharp pass.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bebeto. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's an excellent interception. And through to the goalkeeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kimmich. 30 minutes gone. Beckenbauer. And it's Schneider. Albert. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two. Italy are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bayern Munich are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe gets into some space. Played into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Ball has bounced loose now. Beckenbauer. Messi. And it's Messi. Cafu. And it's Iniesta. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. That's lovely skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schneider
has been indicated.
Iniesta. That pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. And here's Maradona. Bernardo Silva! They've got to be quick to recover this. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
On our shuttle bus service.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Bebeto. Cafu. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Mbappe. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, what Mbappe! And he hits the net! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up at the back of the net thereafter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Messi. And it's Hullet. 60 minutes played. And here's Hullet.
The attendance for this
Maradona,
match was 60,000.
and the counter is on. It's Kimmich. Maradona. And here's Mbappe. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And he's had it nicked away. Bebeto. And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos simply refused to be outdone there. Iniesta. Beckenbauer. He's shifting through the gears here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Albert. That is good alertness. That has been slung wide. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Hullet. Messi. Italy finding their passes. And they're quick to get it back.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Bernardo Silva. Number 10,
McAllister.
Maradona. Number 4,
Adams.
Franz
They're
Beckenbauer.
quick to press here,
Number
right
6,
on top of them.
Joshua
Pops
Kimmich.
him off it and wins back the
Coming
ball.
on the field. Number
5 minutes
9,
left on the clock.
Griezmann. Number 12, Eduardo Camavinga.
Cafu.
Number 5, Marquinhos. Number
Cafu
22,
stood his ground
McAllister.
strongly.
Substitution.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And now the breakaway. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chooses to go back. Great chance! Just off target.
Camavinga certainly could have and should have made more of that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Gnabry. Conte. McAllister spots it and into... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar, he's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Luis Suarez. Bernardo Silva. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's big chance! Loose ball now, and in for the pieces! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Bayern Munich are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bernardo Silva. Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Messi. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Now it's Maradona. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Maradona. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And the pass is intercepted. Kimmich.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Platini.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rummenigge. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckenbauer.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super find. That's good play. Kimmich.
Bayern Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Back into the middle. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Bernardo Silva attempts a clearance. In for a header! Oh, quality save! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. We are into overtime. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And a quick reminder
to
today,
review the
everybody,
first
to
half.
make sure to
Haven't
put
played
any
that
litter in the
badly.
bins
Getting
prior.
caught again on the
Thank you for your
counter-attack is
cooperation.
unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Bayern Munich go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bayern Munich carrying a one-goal lead. Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There's no flag. He's found a way through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Schneider. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, important interception. Bernardo Silva. Luis Suarez! And for a moment, time stood still. So, third corner of the game. And he was alert to it. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Maradona. Oh, well played, well played. And he's managed to get rid. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Schneider. Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Him is number 8. Iniesta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
McAllister. And it's Schneider. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And smartly reclaimed. Here comes the corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Adams with the clearance. And he's had a shot! They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Oh,
9.
the count is rising. That's
Suarez.
6.
Number 99. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Neymar.
Adams can
Coming
get
on
it
the
clear.
field, Number 13.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitutions taking place.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's got away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Iniesta. Oh, tries a shot! And he's straight offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Has a look and plays it forward. And the shot! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Griezmann, and here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Schneider.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Martinez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marquinhos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
Oh,
it.
that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Added minutes
That
has
was
been
just
indicated.
poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Martinez. He's away. Now it's Schneider. And a header! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Bayern Munich take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another
Chance! Costa Curta gets it away. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
I'd like to draw your attention to
Bayern
the
Munich
screen right
leave
now
it
for
late,
information on our
but in the
shuttle
end,
bus
it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.